Hi YouTube, it's Anneke of Tampa, Florida. Well, we're having a little break in the weather today. It's only going to be 91. Yesterday it was the heat index was 102. So we're all going, hooray. But I still thought I'd bring something summery and kind of bright and fresh for you today. This is a takeoff on a Seabreeze, but it's my own concoction. So there's a couple of departures here from it if you're familiar with those. So we're going to start out, and I like using these goblets because honestly I really don't like the way the ice stacks up in a cocktail in Tom Collins class. So we're going to start with 2 ounces of vodka. You could use less. That's certainly up to you. You want to just kind of be chill. So 2 ounces of vodka, and I used Reka, which is my usual. And then instead of cranberry juice, which I'm not as fond of, I'm going to use pomegranate juice today. So 3 ounces of pomegranate juice. That's 2, and that's 1. And that's Palm Wonderful, and it is not inexpensive, but it's good. I love it. So next I am going to add a little bit of fresh lime juice to this. I want to brighten it up a little more. Give it a little more layering. Yeah. Give it a little stir. And I'm going to fill the glass with some ice. Yes, I've already chilled the glass. The vodka was chilled. The Palm Wonderful was chilled. And here's where we depart. In a Seabreeze, you use fresh grapefruit juice, which just doesn't agree with me. So instead, I'm going to fill this up after I give this a stir, because I don't want to stir out all the fizz. And then I'm going to add to the top some Fresca and a little more ice. I'm going to just stir it really easy. And then I want to add a lime wheel, or a part of a lime wheel. Right here. Okay. And there we are. Anneke's pomegranate Seabreeze. It's very, very refreshing. And it's pretty too, isn't it? With the lime wheel. So I hope you enjoy that today. Let me show you what I do. Hang on a minute here. Okay. I'm not into cocktails during the day, unless it's maybe on the weekend. And then I'll have something at the pool during the day, and then maybe something later that evening. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this for later. And since I mixed up one of these before, I'm going to share it with a friend this evening. So it's going to go back in the fridge. Obviously, if I left the ice in with it, it would be all diluted down by this evening, and that wouldn't really be much fun. So what am I wearing today? This is a Honey Burdette romper. Honey Burdette is a lingerie, kind of a costume company out of Australia. And a lot of creators wear their outfits. They make some beautiful, beautiful lingerie. They've kind of morphed more into lingerie than they have ensembles, but I bought this maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it's all kind of a satin, and obviously it has a deep V, so I have a camisole on under this, which is the same color in this blush tone, and these batwing sleeves and this rose gold trim. So let me turn around and show you the back. Normally I wear it with pantyhose, but it's too hot here. So what are you up to this weekend? Do you have any special plans? Well, I do. It's my birthday. So I'm having a cocktail birthday party here Saturday night for a few close friends. And then after, perhaps we'll go over to the club. Or perhaps we'll just hang out here, I don't know. So this is a big one. And so I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna fix a great big charcuterie platter, and then probably do some bruschetta. And then I think I might even have, I'll have like mixed olives that are marinated, black olives, green olives, with some little tiny peppers in with those, and then of course a cake. I already have my candles, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. You're just going to have to guess. And I'm going to serve Prosecco and then assorted beers. And if somebody doesn't like either of those, they know when they come to my house, just bring what you want. But don't bring food, because I'm going to do the cooking. And there will be other things to nibble on too. So it's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So those are my big plans. Of course, Friday, I'll be cooking and cleaning and getting the place ready, and then doing more of that on Saturday. And then Saturday evening, we're going to have our short cocktail party, rather than a great big long ordeal. Just gather together and then maybe head out. I hope your weekend is as much fun, and that you get to spend it with family and friends. My family are not here. My sister's up north, my daughter's in North Carolina, and my son is not particularly sociable, even though he's up in Ocala. So it's going to be all neighborhood friends and people that I've known here, where I've lived for many, many years. So it's going to be fun. We're all growing old together, or I should say older, because people here, no one here wants to be old. It's one of the benefits of living in a place like this. And that's what Florida does too. It allows you to live longer and healthier because you can be outside. Well, most of the time. Just not in the summer when it's 100 degrees. Okay, y'all, thanks for being here. I love you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being so sweet in your comments. If you want to find out what else I do, there's a link on my main page to my Beacons site, which lists all the other things that I do and I bring to you if you want. You'll find all the details of this recipe. Just scroll down and leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoy this or how I can improve it for you. And remember, add a smile to your face this day when you go out and share it with someone else. You might very well just make their day. Namaste, my friends. Let me get my little clicker here, and I will say, see you next week.